There are 4 ways to acquire bitmapped images for your web projects. First, you can create a bitmap image from scratch using a graphics editor program like Photoshop, Fireworks, or Illustrator. You can grab an image from a computer monitor using a screen capture program. You can capture a bitmap by digitizing an image such as a scanner or digitizing video using a video capture device. Or you can capture a bitmap image using a digital still or video camera. Of the various methods for acquiring graphics, creating them yourself involves the most effort and receives the most discussion here. Regardless of how a graphic is acquired, the first thing to consider is giving the file a name. Faithfully employing the following naming conventions will keep you out of a world of trouble, especially as your knowledge grows and you undertake the creation of more sophisticated websites. First off, use only 8 or fewer characters if possible in your file names. You can use more, but try to keep your names as short and descriptive as possible. Include the correct file extension. This will be a period or dot and then 3 letters appropriate for the file type. For example, GIF is GIF, JPEG is JPG, SWF files are Flash files, HTML files, of course, are HTM or HTML. Now you'll also want to use the appropriate 3-letter character extension. All file types have a corresponding 3-character extension with very few exceptions. .ai for Illustrator, .au, and .rm come to mind. But make sure your extension is correct for the type of data file you're using. PC software in particular will not recognize a file type unless it has the proper extension. Also, use only lowercase letters. Pay close attention to whether your file names contain upper or lowercase letters. Many Unix web servers are case sensitive and consider the term file with a capital F .htm and file.htm with a lowercase f as different files. This means that the HTML document must exactly match the upper or lowercase structure of the file name. So if you have a file with a capital F on the server, but the HTML link reads only file with a lowercase f, then the file will not be found. So to avoid confusion or the need to remember which files have uppercase letters, use lowercase letters for all file and folder names. Also, carefully consider your monitor's gamma settings. For computer monitors, gamma refers to the degree of contrast between the mid-level gray values of an image. Images can change quite noticeably when even minor changes in gamma settings are encountered. The default gamma settings for Mac and Windows monitors are different, so this can lead to unpleasant surprises when you first see your images displayed on the other platform. Gamma can be particularly important if you're displaying image with very long grayscales like fine black and white photography, or images with critical color values like art images. For example, Mac users will see their images darker and with more contrast when viewed on Windows displays. Windows users will see their images flat and washed out on Mac displays. Most web designers opt for a middle ground solution, lightening images slightly if they work on a Windows machine and then darkening slightly and adding a little more contrast if they work on a Mac. Setting your correct image resolution is also an important skill to learn when working with web graphics, so let me describe this technique in more detail in the next movie.